Hey everybody, Cody with Princess Craft RV, and I just wanted to show you a couple cool features on the POS 22.4. Check out our other full tour video that we just dropped on our other channel, but let's start right back here with the deck and go through that real quick. So this got a pretty robust luggage rack on the back that we can tip down by removing these two pins, one on each side. And then we're just going to lower this down. And you can put the pins back in if you're going to be traveling with this. All right, once you get your luggage rack down, we're going to go ahead and swing out these two panels, one on each side. We're going to pull the pins out, one at the top, one at the bottom on each side. And we're going to swing these all the way open. Once we get that open, so there are two latches for this upper panel that's going to flip up that you can that you're going to unlatch from the inside. And once you're in there, then you can push this out. If you're out here, you have somebody helping you, you can just pick that open. And it's got gas struts that are going to help you get it the rest of the way open. Now, once that's done, there are two more latches that have to be done. There's a latch on this side, again, that you can undo from the inside. And then there's just a pull latch on this side. Once you get that open, this is just going to tip down and it's supported with the cables. All right, so once you get these tipped out and everything ready to go, we're just going to swing this over. You want to get your foot lined up with the keeper here, and then you just want to give this a good solid push to get that latch in the corner to hold on. Do both sides. And that's going to give you your access for your stairs. You do have the panel that's going to open up and keep anybody from accidentally walking off of that. And let me grab the steps real quick. All right, so once you've got your steps, they're going to slide onto these two receiving pins, and they just latch on. So you want to take your step set, and you want to line it up. Once you get it lined up, you just want to give it a good push. And now it's latched on, and now you can adjust your foot height to where it needs to be. And make sure your steps are folded down in the right panel. And then I'm going to grab our handrail. That'll be our last thing to put on back here. All right, and so with our handrail, it's just going to fit down into these square openings. And it just slides down in there. And now we can access the camper from here. All right, so here we are inside the POS 22.4, and in this model, they've taken the Victron components and they've put them into the Victron control panel. So let's go over that thing real quick because it's pretty cool. Gives you a little better view of what's going on. So right now, here on our main screen, it shows that we're inverting. It shows our AC load wattage, where we're actually pulling that power from. So you can see we're pulling some power from the battery and from our solar to feed the inverter to power that AC load, and also a little bit out to some DC power. So you can kind of see where everything's coming from and where it's going on this screen. You can swipe to your left. Here you're just kind of get some numbers of battery capacity and some other power options that you've got here. If we swipe again, this is going to be how we can get to setting up our generator control, starting our generator, as the POS 22.4 does have a generator on board. Now to actually turn the inverter in and off, you're going to tap the screen and you're going to go to this menu page right here, the three lines. Once that comes up, you're going to see right here at the top the multi-plus 1230, and you can see right now it says inverting. If we tap on that screen, it's going to tell you a little more in-depth of what's going on with the inverter. It's going to tell you the switch, which is what it's doing. Is it on? Is it off? Is it charging? Is it inverting? As well as the state, which should reflect the switch, your input current limit, your DC voltage as to what it's registering, the current that it's that it is consuming, your state of charge, your AC line in. So if we were plugged into shore power, you'd be able to see what was coming in from shore power. our AC line out. Since we're inverting, you're going to see what the inverter's putting out. And then you can set up some alarms for over voltage, under voltage, amperage, all that good jazz. So if we wanted to change our inverter status here, we just tap on that. It's going to bring up the next screen. Here we can turn it off, on, charger only, or inverter only. The on status is it's going to automatically switch to inverting if we lose shore power. If we're plugged into shore power, it's going to automatically make those switches. Charger only is literally that. It's just going to charge your battery, so there's going to be no 110 output from it. If we're an inverter only, it's not going to do any charging, so it's just going to act as an inverter. Push the back arrow to go back to the screen. If we push the back arrow again, it takes us back to our main page. We have our Orion XS, which is going to be our DC to DC. So you can see the status of it, which it's not doing anything because we're not hooked up to a tow vehicle, but that's where that information would be reflected. Generic temperature sensors just kind of telling us what's going on here inside, our temperature and humidity. Our smart shunt is going to tell us our battery capacity, battery voltage, and current amp either draw or charge rate. And then you can do some notifications and some settings here. If you want to get out of the device list and back to the main page, we're just going to tap the pages button and it's going to default back to our screen here. So this is where you're going to go to maintain all of your off-grid capabilities in the POS 22.4, and it gives you a lot of information to help you maintain and run longer off-grid. All right, everybody, thanks for following along. Those are a couple of the cool features that I like on the POS 22.4. But remember, we just launched that full walkthrough video, so if you have any other questions, check it out. If you want to see it in person, check us out in Round Rock, Texas, or in Katy, Texas.